Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel of another dodgy review of another dodgy product. This time we have the Lego Millennium Falcon 75375. Has 921 pieces ordered from Aliexpress. Okay, so I hadn't planned on buying this, but I wanted a little set for the corner of my desk. That fitted underneath one of my monitors, that wasn't going to get in the way, and this fits perfectly. So I'll show you a picture at the end of how good it fits on my desk. So Lego price is £75. We ordered it from AliExpress. It was £26.15, saving about 50 quid, which is about right. It's a good saving. Ordered it on the 24th of April, delivered on the 10th of May, 16 days to arrive, so 2.5 weeks-ish. It's now currently middle of September, so we have taken our time in reviewing it. Set arrived in a standard plastic bag with smaller bags inside, so standard stuff. All the bags are numbered. Book was very clear, although like with most of these Lego sets, they cram as many steps onto a page as possible and then half the page sizes of what Lego would do. So it's a lot of information on the page, so it can get quite confusing and hard to see. But as long as you kind of just take it step by step, I generally don't. When I was building the McLaren, I would go along like 4 or 5 steps and think, well, that's different to what I've got in my picture. And then I'd go back and I've missed a step totally, just because like they'll have one step here, one here, one here, one here, and it's quite hard to do. So just kind of keep an eye on the steps, kind of thing. That's all it is. Completed the build within about 4 hours. I've wrote on my notes that I wrote at the time of doing. Really enjoyed it. Found the perfect place on my desk, which is good. Right, so I did make one modification. When you build it out of the bag, it's facing the other way, but because of the way my desk is, I wanted it to face this way. So you would have thought it's just a matter of taking it off the stand and turning it around. It's not, because of the way the stand is, because it's not, the center of gravity is different. You've kind of got to modify the stand. So all I did was I reversed the stand, took the stand apart, reversed it, and then put it back together the other way. So now that way. Now my set faces a different way to the way that Lego has it, but it's quite an easy thing to do. I do like the micro scale. I think it's brilliant. The amount of detail you get on these little ships, because I've got the bigger one, not the big Millennium Falcon, the next one up. The detail on this is amazing compared to that. I know that one's like a play scale, and this is just like a having on the side kind of thing scale. But I don't really like the other ships that they have. I love the Millennium Falcon, it's iconic, but I don't like the other ones they have, so I probably won't be getting any more. If they brought out some ships I did like, Mandalorian's ship is great, or if they did like a Micro Scout 8080 or something like that, that'd be brilliant. But I'm not going to be getting any others of these, because it's very particular where I want it on my desk, and there isn't really any room anyway. What else? Have I got any issues with it? Yes, one issue. The cockpit glass is, the print is straight to the angle it is at the moment, but it shouldn't be. It should be tilted that way more. As you can see, look, it's straight, but because the ship's at an angle, the cockpit should be at an angle as well. It shouldn't be level. That's the only thing. I think they've messed up with the printing on that one. But every other thing's good. All the pieces were printed, no stickers, which is really good. The stand's really quite strong. So it does live on my desk. I work at home all the time, so it would annoy me if it rocked and tapped, but it doesn't. It's really good. Value rating 8 out of 10. So paying 26 quid for something that should be 75. That's not a bad deal. You get 50 quid off. Build rating 9 out of 10. It was a nice quick little build really, 4 hours in an afternoon, which is quite nice. Generally when I'm doing a build, I'll do it over the course of a few days, but this time I just cracked on and got it all done. You do build like the main centre section, and then you do build the corners, like the top plates and stuff. It didn't feel very repetitive, but it's quite a nice little build. I think it'd be a good build for someone who's getting into Lego and wants something a little bit more complicated than from your normal, like buildings, or not buildings, but like a smaller set. So this is definitely a recommendation for that. Overall rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because the cockpit glass does annoy me every time I see it. Not enough for me to want to do something about it, but it does annoy me. I love the scale, I love the detail. Millennium Falcon's iconic anyway, so I would always try and get something like that. I just wish I had space for the big one. I am thinking of just ordering it and then dealing with it when it arrives. But I think my wife would go mental. Let me know if you think I should. Definitely, I live in a 2-bedroom flat. It's not very big. The flat is already full of Lego. There is no flat surface for me to keep the big Millennium Falcon on, but I want to. I'm talking myself into this, and I shouldn't. So would I recommend it? Yes, would recommend it. It's a really nice little set, really well put together. Detail was amazing. And to be honest, even for Lego's price of 75 quid, it's not that bad. That's one of the first times you'll hear me say that. It is a solid piece. It's nicely put together. It's very well detailed. Very iconic. So yes, I would definitely recommend it. We have a lot more videos coming up over the next few weeks. We've got some Legos, some watches, some toys, some Christmas present ideas. And also I'm going to be doing a video on how I wall mount my Lego. All of my Lego Technics supercars are wall mounted, apart from that one because it's just been finished. That one's getting wall mounted today. And I do keep on getting asked how they are wall mounted, so I thought I'd just do a video, it's just easier. So keep an eye out for that. If you have any hints, tips or recommendations, please leave them down below, and I'll see you on the next one.